This is by far the most amount of iron I have ever processed in Satisfactory. 6,240 iron ingots every minute. And I'm only like 10% of where I actually want to be with this project. This is about to get really out of hand. See, this isn't just about one iron factory. I got curious how much iron was actually on the map. Turns out, there's a ton of iron on this map. To be precise, 36,840 iron ore every single minute. That's before overclocking. And now my brain has a problem. I can't stop thinking about what it would look like if every single one of those nodes ended up right here. First things first, if I'm gonna process that much iron on the map, it's gotta be efficient. I need a better recipe. A normal smelter gives you 1 iron ingot per every iron ore. This recipe is ridiculous. Every 7 iron ore I give it, I get 13 iron ingots back. It uses water, and for some reason that makes more iron. I'm not really sure why. The downside, I have to scrap all this now and make them all in refineries. So before we can build the biggest iron factory I've ever made, we have to tear down the one that already works. Now that we have a clean slate, let's talk about the math for a minute. To process that much iron ore, I'm going to need 1,052.5 refineries, 21,051.5 water per minute, 33,500 megawatts, and 175 water extractors pumping water. All of this resulting in 68,412.5 iron ingots per minute. We are not talking about a factory anymore, guys. This is a whole city. But we also have another problem. I don't have the Mark 6 belts yet, so we're just doing this with Mark 5, which means I'm capped at 780 items per minute per conveyor belt. So that means on just the incoming iron ore, I'm gonna need 47 belts. And since we're using the more efficient pure iron recipe, the outgoing iron ingots are gonna require 87 belts. This is going to be either really, really cool or a huge waste of time. Now, before I can even think about building the actual factory, I have to figure out how to get all that iron here in the first place. Fortunately, Satisfactory has already provided us the solution: trains. I kind of separated the map into different iron clusters. This first one I'm calling the Northwest Fields. So, plan's pretty simple: build a station in each of these fields and send it home. The problem is, home is really, really far away depending on where I'm at. This quickly stopped feeling like I was building a factory and started feeling like I was just building a railroad company. Alright, first train station done, so next step is we gotta get all the iron into these containers so that we can ship them off. Alright, so a giant set of walls to get all the way to the ground over here. Oh, these things are so annoying. There has to be a better way, right? A 1, a 2, and 3. The first of many. This has absolutely nothing to do with our iron factory, but I think it just looks cool. ADD side quest. Leave me alone. There is, in fact, an easier way. Let me just get you two. You want this? You want some of this? No, no! Oh, shoot. This recipe unlock is for a completely different video. Coming soon. This just Northwest Field is taking forever. Oh, we've got a long road ahead of us, guys. Need a whole lot of belts. This is the part of the video where I admit I have no idea how these train crossings work, but it somehow does. And that's the first shipment of the Northwest Fields officially on its way. One train down, only like a few dozen more to go. So now that we have the train system going with at least the Northwest Fields, I think it's time we start building the thing that's going to eat all of this. But because it's so much iron, this is not just a normal factory. This is like a whole complex. Alright, so before actually building the factory out, we need a blueprint. Here's the refinery. Here's the pipes. Here's our incoming iron. And I think this will do, guys. Let's get it set. Alright, now let's start placing these suckers down. By my math, I'm going to need 3 of these blueprints per row and 4 rows. That should be enough to get me halfway there. Halfway through the Northwest Fields at least, because that's not even close to how many we're going to need to finish this sucker. And now the part that I've been absolutely dreading. Pipes. For those of you that know me or have seen some of my other videos, I hate pipes. I absolutely despise pipes. But we need them, the water's important, and for some reason the water makes more iron, so we're gonna do it. Bear with me while we blueprint our way over to the ocean here.
never seen what I really own. Giving dividends, I'm trying to boost your career and all.
We're definitely going to need this blueprint because I am not in the mood to be placing all these pumps. We are slowly but surely getting there. And we need all the water extractors. Go ahead and place all these guys down. Alright, that's our water extractor situation. There's a lot of water, a lot of extractors, and a crazy amount of pipes. I also think that I'm going to need 5 more of these stations, if my math is right, but this'll do for now. And of course we need a slick outer exterior. I love these just open panel windows, they're my favorite. Alright, that is one completed factory down. Still got a lot of decorations to do, but it's functional. It's completely working. Unfortunately, we're only processing about half of what I actually have coming from the Northwest Fields. So we need to build another one of these. Before we do that, though, this train is just not in a good spot. We need to readdress this. I think it should come right down the middle, and then we'll build the other factory on the other side. Oh, this is going to be so much better. This is such a better spot. Choo-choo! Okay, well, it works, but it's kind of boring. Let's fix that. Gotta have windows. More windows. Walkways that no one will ever use. Some outdoor lighting. Oh yeah, this thing looks so good. Check this sucker out. Oh, yes. And of course, an underground tunnel to get in and out of this area. Alright, now that that's done, let's go ahead and start building this other factory. And we're done. Cool, let's go. We got 2 now. Alright, so this factory is now processing a grand total of 3,360 iron ore per minute, which means we're just short 33,480 more iron ore to go. Oh goodness. Oh, this has gotten way out of hand, guys. Alright, well, full disclosure, this is gonna have to go to part 2 because there's so much more work to do. So yeah, make sure you like and subscribe, and we're going to finish this project come hell or high water. See you next time.